Welcome back to the greatest show on earth. Okay, a little bit of a direction change, personal, big epiphany. Watched a really good upload from Pockets of the Future, about an hour and a half long, and I finally get what it means to be grateful. It sounds pretty obvious and stupid, but being grateful to understand, well, to our limited knowledge of this is a big test. Let me explain. According to Christian theology, that Lucifer, the light bearer, Satan, whatever you want to call him, was cast down to earth and he's to rule here. So is it really a surprise that everything is Luciferian? Is it? It just shouldn't be a surprise. And in saying that, it's not something you can get upset about, because that's the realm that we live in. I guess it's like if you go to a restaurant and you sit down in the restaurant decides what you're going to eat, decides what the decor is, decide what the reality is inside the restaurant, and if you don't like the food, it's kind of bad luck. But it's the only restaurant in town. So I guess it's about adapting to the situation, and that's where the term, I feel, being grateful comes into play. Being aware of what's going on, I think, is the part we need to be grateful about, because there's a lot of people who have either A, no idea, B, don't want to know about it, or C, they're just really they're on the side of earthliness, if that's such a word. Especially with this, the United Nations coming out with the UNNWO.org. The United Nations New World Order.org, a new website made in 2020, where I think it says, let's take our planet back. Our plan ET, and anything that's not of Earth is an extraterrestrial. It's of non-terrestrial means, so that includes Lucifer and all that sort of stuff. Demons and aliens and whatever, they're not of this Earth, so they are all extraterrestrial. So take back our plan ET. And it's just... it's hard to deny that, like, I think I've proven, I've shown strong evidence that this whole entire language is basically a beast system. I'm going to do a story after this about barcodes, which I might even combine in this, that the barcode is the mark of the beast, because barcodes have to be read electronically. Electricity is thrown down by lightning, which is electricity. But yeah, I guess the point is, when we have things to be grateful for, every time you walk into your home and you see your partner, or every time you drive past a car and see a little baby sitting in the back seat playing with a soft toy, or a person walking their dog, there's plenty of good things on this earth, obviously, to balance out the fact that we are living in a Luciferian sin-based society. So yeah, it's interesting times, but it's all about being grateful for knowing where you're at and what's going on. Alright, let's look at some barcodes. Okay, I know I don't speak particularly well, but hopefully you got the point. So let's look at the barcode. We shall say blah 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 till we get to here. The barcode was invented by Norman Joseph Wood Land. So he's got the OR for the 33, he's got the wood for the sexual innuendo, and he's got the man in the name, man. It was based on Morse code, and of course Morse code, and it's Bernard Silver, like Silverstein, Goldstein, Pearl Man, or just the 66 man. All right, good on you, Bernard. That's just absolutely fantastic. I think it's B Silver as well. 22 and 33. Be good, be silver. Stupid. It was a checkout system, blah blah blah. It's used by the Wrigley company, so chewing gum and company equals 33. I also believe that the first, just so you know, the first item to be barcoded in Australia was Vegemite. Vegemite. Ta-da! And good old Tom Hanks was talking about the Vegemite. And it also talks about being used such as radio frequency identification, or the old RFID. That's terrific. Now I'm just going to go here. They wanted to use ultraviolet ink, but it was too expensive. But now it isn't, because they're using nature, because our friend Bill Gates, who, to be honest, there's no use pointing your finger at him, because there's about 15, probably 33 levels above him. But he's just the face. The reason why they use him is because he's got no empathy, no nothing, and he can deliver a message, and people think he's smart. He's, what do you call it, quirky. He's not quirky. He's a dickhead. But it's the US patent number. And the US patent number is 2612994. And it was done on the 7th of October. So October is the only month that ever adds to 33. And of course the US patent number equals 33. I could be wrong. It's fairly strong evidence. We shall now close that one, and we shall go down to the quality control and verification. So what I'm looking for now is the 33 of the little numbers here. So we go 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, and the axial non-uniformity. Now, so you know what that is. Axial non-uniformity is the randomness, like maybe say some sort of chaos that is brought into order of how many little black and white Freemasonic squares are there. And if it's, I might as well use this while we're here. We copy that. And I've got to try and remember how I did this. Oh, it didn't work. Non-uniformity. Oh, NIN. Good on ya. Non-uniformity. It's. Oh, sorry. It's just not uniform. Because they all love wearing uniforms. Which I thought was a little bit typical of that. Oh, there's one I forgot here. You idiot. down here because it's a universal product code. And what do you need a universal product code for? You need a universal product code for a universal product. Of course you do. And as we all know, universe also equals 33. But but once we go down here, there is also the hoaxes about barcodes. The global blah 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 conspiracy theorists. And as we all know, you can't be a conspiracy theorist because it's conspiracy theories. Yes, that's why they weaponized it. That's why they did. And THE equals 33, OR equals 33, and the I's equals 33 as well. And they're talking about the number 666, and of course we have the number of the beast. Now, just for the new subscribers, it starts off in that here is wisdom equals 66, and his number is equals 66, and of course the number of the beast equals 66. Why does the number of the beast equal 66? And why do they love the 33 so much? Because 33 equals 66. So just be grateful we can see this and understand that it's pretty much a charade. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and be grateful that you're watching the greatest show on earth. Because your life, your soul spark, goes on forever. And this is that much of your entire existence. The source is within all of us. Always.